So I'm getting fed up with the way black quarterbacks are treated in the NFL as a subtlety. So again, subtle covert racism is sometimes worse than overt racism. And what I mean by that is, you ever realize how when they refer to a black quarterback, they call them by their first name only, which is traditionally a sign of disrespect. If you do your history, it's pretty much like calling someone a boy or something like that. Not as serious, not as egregious, but it's of the same root. So, for instance, when they speak about Lamar Jackson, they don't call him, they don't reference him by his last name first, which is a sign of respect, or his full name, Lamar Jackson. They call him simply Lamar. But they don't do this for uh, Josh Allen. You never heard them just say Josh. They say Josh Allen or Allen. They don't say Joe. They say Burrow or Joe Burrow. But they say Patrick instead of Patrick Mahomes. They say Lamar instead of Lamar Jackson. Or they say Dak instead of Prescott. It happens over and over again. I've actually seen multiple times where within the same sentence, they'll make a statement, and I quote, um, I was watching, what was it? One of the ESPN shows, and they were talking about the best quarterbacks. A few different examples, but the most recent was they were talking about the good quarterbacks in the league. And of the four quarterbacks they named, it was Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen. But they didn't name them as such. They said the top four quarterbacks were Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Patrick. Literally just like that. So the two black quarterbacks were identified by their first name only, while the two white quarterbacks were given their respectives by being called their full names. I also just saw another comparison. It was between, they were talking about Mike Evans, the receiver for the Tampa Bay Bucks, and some of the quarterbacks that he's had throughout his tenure with the Bucks. And they stated, of the three quarterbacks, they said Jameis, Brady, and Baker Mayfield. So the one black quarterback they called by his first name, Jameis. They called Brady Brady by his last name, which is a sign of respect. And then they called Baker Mayfield by his full name, the second white quarterback of the three quarterback examples. And these examples happen all the time. The sad thing about this is I don't even think these NFL analysts are aware of it. I just think it's a subconscious form of racism that they see black as less, so they say it subconsciously. I don't think they're intentionally trying to be racist or condescending or demeaning. I just think they do it naturally because of the imagery they see of black people all the time. But just now that you know, start paying attention to it, and you're gonna see a lot of times they'll reference the black quarterbacks or players by just their first name basis only, as opposed to their full names or their last names. You will never hear them just call Joe Burrow Joe or Justin Herbert Justin. They either say Herbert or Justin Herbert. But Lamar Jackson, Heisman Trophy winner, two-time MVP, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, is being called on a first name basis. Let me know your thoughts on that. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe.